marriage is not created by a law or really even by the ceremony, but rather it occurs in the hearts of two people, and it grows out of loving and caring and sharing ourselves with one another. So in witnessing this ceremony today, we're observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between Stacey and Nick. I love that he's gentle. No matter how stressed I am or upset or frustrated I get at times, he talks very gently with me to calm me down and reason with me, and he never raises his voice. I've never met anyone like this before, and I'm thankful for him every day. She says, he is so giving. He drives me wherever we go, and whenever we go anywhere together, and he even offers me valet drop-off service, since I always complain in the cold and rainy weather. He helps me with cooking dinner and cleaning. He does laundry, and he would absolutely give me the world if he could. She said, he is sweet. He's the sweetest dog dad to Roxy, and always picks her up to kiss her and cuddle her, even when she's completely comfortable and settled where she is. He always convinces himself that really she just wants to be next to him at all times. So he picks her up and he moves her. But he does it with the sweetest smile on his face. And lastly, she said, I love that he's animated and excited. When he gets online to play games with all of his friends at night, I can hear him giggle and yell about the game. And he gets so excited and animated with them that I feel like he is still young at heart, and he is in his glory as he plays with them. Not to mention that I can hear every single word scream and giggle when I'm sitting in the opposite side of that very large apartment. Well, thank you for sharing those very sweet things with me. And yes, and when I asked Nick, he said, also, his first thing was, I love that she's patient. He says, she waited for me to finish college and get my degree, even though she was already out teaching. He said, I love that she is so organized. She will notice even the smallest thing sitting somewhere out of place. Even if I put my hat or my keys down on a different table than usual, she'll notice, no matter where it is, and she will then state that this is my new dumping ground and that it needs to be cleaned up right away. You're going to be great at marriage, Nick. And then he said, I love that she's thoughtful. She prepares dinner for me every night while I'm on my long commute home from work. She'll take the time to say goodbye to me every morning, even when she's staying in bed because it might be a snow day or school is closed. That's sweet. And he said, believe it or not, I love that she's stubborn. Because she will stand up for her beliefs, and she never gives up on any goal that she sets, which means I have to be really careful which goals I set in front of her, because she's going to make sure I see them all through. Sometimes her stubbornness mixes in with her organization when we try to decorate the apartment, and she needs everything just the way she wants it. And even when she asks for my opinion, I know that it's only to be polite. I'm getting more and more convinced as time goes on that you got this marriage thing all set. And then lastly, he said her facial expressions. She tends to have the most animated of facial expressions, and I can tell how sarcastic she is being or how annoyed she is based on how much her eyes are rolling at me. And I can also, with pretty great accuracy, guess her facial expression based on the tone of her voice, even if we're in separate rooms.
To love is to share life together, to build special plans just for two, to work side by side and then smile with pride as one by one dreams all come true. To love is to help and encourage with smiles and sincere words of praise, to take time to share, to listen and care in tender, affectionate ways. To love is to have someone special, one on whom you can always depend, to be there through the years, sharing laughter and tears, as a partner, a lover, a friend. To love is to make special memories of moments you love to recall, of all the good things that sharing life brings. Love is the greatest of all.
Thank you. Do you, Nick, take Stacey to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish all the days of your life?
I do.
And Stacey, if you please answer me this. Do you, Stacey, take Nick to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward, to have and to hold, for better, for worse, for richer and for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish all the days of your life?
I do.
Thank you. And may we have the rings, please? So from the earliest times, the circle has been a symbol of completeness, and it's a sign of abiding love. So an unbroken circle represents a commitment of love that is never ending. So these rings will now represent the ties that bind you together as husband and as wife. So as often as either of you looks down at these rings, I want you to be reminded of this enduring covenant to love each other that you're making right here, right now, in front of your family and friends. So Nick, as you place this ring on Stacey's finger, please repeat after me.
I, Nick.
I, Nick.
Give to you, Stacey.
Give to you, Stacey.
This ring.
This ring.
As a sign of my vow.
As a sign of my vow.
To love, honor, and cherish.
To love, honor, and cherish.
And Stacey, as you place this ring on Nick's finger, please repeat after me.
I, Stacey.
Give to you, Nick.
Give to you, Nick.
This ring.
This ring.
As a sign of my vow.
As a sign of my vow.
To love, honor, and cherish.
To love, honor, and cherish.
So Nick and Stacey, having witnessed your vows of love and of faith to each other, by the power vested in me, it's my joy and truly my personal privilege to pronounce you as husband and wife, which means you may now kiss your bride.
Maid of honor and best man, Liz Sheaver and David Hale. Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas Hale.
Realize that a strong marriage rarely has two strong people at the same time. It's usually a husband and wife taking turns, being strong for each other in moments when other feels weak. 6, family is the most important thing in the world. It's been a privilege to be your best man. Everyone, please join me in raising their glasses to the happy couple here.
So today's the day I will always remember, the greatest in anyone's life. And you started off the day as two people in love, and you ended it as husband and wife. It's a brand new beginning and the start of a journey with moments to cherish. May your marriage fulfill you in every way. May you grow to love each other more every day. And may your dreams come true because you both deserve nothing less. I wish you all the happiness in the world, and I can't wait to see your love story unfold even more. So join me in saying here's to Stacey and Nick.
with my own eyes. You gotta be careful when you got good love, 'cause the angels will just keep on multiplying. But you're so busy changing the world, just wanna smile, change all the mind, share the same soul. Oh, 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 share the same soul. Oh, 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 share the same soul. Oh, 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 oh.
I love them both more than words can say. So thanks to all of you for being here tonight. Help us celebrate this amazing couple. And Stacey, may I please have this dance? personal appreciation, and I hope all of yours, for my wife Susan, who did this, and got us all here tonight. And it's just been incredible. Stacey appreciates it, obviously, and so does Nick. So, that's it.